Okay, I have to share something that near made me start weeping, remembering like the miracles God has done for me in my life. But I'm reading this book right now called How to Unlock Your Deliverance. It's a book that my spiritual mom, Apostle Catherine, wrote, and it's actually due to be released on April 1st. But God surprised me, and I received it yesterday in the mail, and I've been reading it ever since. I'm on chapter 5. And so this chapter specifically was talking about faith and accessing your inheritance. One thing that I learned since I've been at 5F Church, and it brought me into remembrance of like my first healing miracle that I had at 5F Church. And that was in the summer of 2022. I found 5F Church. My earliest memory that I can find that I found it was May of 2022, and my first healing miracle was in the summer of 2022. And so when I found 5F Church, at the time I was traveling to and back and forth to work, and my work travels were approximately an hour one way. And so I had a lot of time for listening. In this particular time in my life, I was dealing with like such bad neck problems and like tension in my shoulders and headaches. And the doctor said I had like worsening degeneration in my neck, reverse neck. Like it literally felt like I had a weight tied around my neck and shoulders. And so I had gone to the chiropractor regularly, and I did get relief from the chiropractor, but over time, and I noticed even when I was dealing with more stressful situations, the pain would get worse. And so I had started going to physical therapy because the pain was so bad. I started having these pounding headaches. I was taking like tons of pain medication, like over-the-counter pain medications that weren't working. And they said the next step was to get like pain injections in my neck. Anyways, at that time, in my drives, I happened to come across a teaching by Apostle Catherine Crick titled How to Receive Your Healing. And in that message, I believed it. I believed what was being released. And within the week, I had been healed when this problem had been ongoing and worsening for years. And so tonight, when I was reading this book and I was reading about the faith aspect of it, there was one part that was like so powerful. And it says, an earthly inheritance is made up of possessions. If anyone tries to steal the house, money, or jewelry you inherited, they will be stopped because legally those possessions are yours. Nobody can change that. And then this correlates to like how healing, deliverance are ours. Like that's our inheritance from God. When we believe it, when we have that faith and we activate that faith, like that is our inheritance. And I like highlighted that and I read it and I started meditating on it, and it like literally brought tears to my eyes because I remember how when God brought healing to me through this ministry. And tonight I had like even more revelation. I was spending so much money at the chiropractors and the doctors. I was spending so much money, and God healed me for free. He healed me for free. I didn't pay for my healing. I put on a teaching. I listened to it online. I wasn't even there in person, and God healed me for free. And I'm reading this tonight and I'm like remembering what God did for me. And like this revelation, when I was reading it, I realized like how many people when they read it, when they have like a deeper revelation, how it's literally going to change their lives, how so many people just have to know that they just have to access their healing and deliverance and they can have it. Like it's a free gift. It's a free gift from God. So I'm so excited for this book to get into the hands of people. And mind you, it's so God. Like the first miracle, it felt like I had, he said, the yoke shall be destroyed because of the anointing. And it's so God and so incredible that my first healing miracle, it felt like I had it felt like I had a chain around my neck. Like the pain was so bad and the tension on my shoulders, and it'd make me want to go to bed at night. And I didn't feel like I was being a good enough parent at the time. I felt tired, exhausted. I was taking so much over-the-counter pain medication. And like the first miracle I ever encountered was like the breaking of the yoke. The anointing, breaking the yoke, like just powerful. And so I'm so excited for people to get their hands on this book. I'm so excited for people to know that healing is theirs, to be able to access it. There's so many people who don't know, who don't know. And for those of you who are watching this, I ordered so many books. I don't want anybody to be without a book at all. So if you need one and you can't afford it, message me. Or if you just want a special surprise, message me.